What's up, guys? This is Saint. Thanks for tuning in. We are here to talk about our thoughts on the Justice League movie. Cross, say hello to these people. He went and watched the movie with me.
What's
So
up?
we're going to do spoilers at the end of this. We're going to do like a little cut and then spoil the movie for the people that don't want to be spoiled. So we're just going to give our brief review, how we felt about the movie, and no spoilers until after the break. That way you guys get a chance to leave and take off. So me, Heather, and Jesse went and saw the premiere to the Justice League movie today, and holy shit, that's impressive. I don't even know where to start with the review. I think that this movie is going to launch DC in the right direction. I felt that overall it was a great experience. It was action-packed. It was funny. It was DC. It was dark, so it was really good. But Marvel needs to watch that ass because DC is real right now. I was a big fan of everything that I saw. I'm gonna go out of my way and say that it's the best DC movie and best comic book based movie in my opinion. And I'm a DC fanboy. I'm first to admit it. I do like the Avenger movies. Some of them are all right. But overall, I'm gonna give this movie probably a 10, just because of how well the cast did. The graphics were on point, and Jesse, what did you think? What was your overall take on the movie?
I think it was really good. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, only because I wish it was longer. I'm more of a longer person. Like I want long movies.
Right.
I think it was really good acting. I loved it all. I loved the play out, throughout the movie. Yeah.
I thought the runtime was short too.
Oh,
I think the runtime was a tad short. They could have gone like
Yeah.
two and a half, maybe even 3 hours and pushed it. But then people would have complained. Rotten Tomatoes, from what I've heard, is roasting this movie. But fuck them guys. You guys are clowns. You set us up for failure 85% of the time. The cast itself, great. I really thought that Ben Affleck did a great job as Bruce Wayne and Batman. I liked the theme of Batman, man. It's dark, it's gritty, he's older, and I could dig it. I think for me, the person that stole the show the most was the Flash. I thought the Flash was absolutely phenomenal in the movie. Aquaman was great, and odd enough, before this movie had come out, I didn't know how I felt about Cyborg. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about him. I didn't think he was big enough in the trailers, and I gotta say I liked him. I liked him a lot. He was his own entity, and they really did a great job on focusing on. They gave everybody their time, and it was enough time spread out for each hero, and it really was. It was so good, and it's hard not to spoil this. So this first half review, no spoilers until we go to break and come back, so we can discuss some of the spoilers. Super excited for this movie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back and see it again. I'll probably see it 2 more times total.
One thing.
Well,
I hope, since they got Cyborg in it, I hope they bring back Teen Titans. I was never really a big comic book fan. I never really got into it. But I loved Teen Titans as a kid, and I really hope
they
do
may.
something
I mean,
like
they gave you the reference, the booyah. You know what I mean? Like that's straight up from Teen Titans. You're right. So what we're gonna do?
And the dude. That's gonna.
So we're gonna take a quick minute and a half break with a be right back screen just so we can cut out. So overall, our review is very decent. Babe, what'd you think? She gives it a thumbs up. What'd you say? A 9 out of 10? She says 9 out of 10. And Aquaman's abs and shirtless was the highlight of the movie for her. Which is just completely, I understand. He is Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So, I mean, flat out, Aquaman wins for Heather in the Justice League movie. We're going to do a real quick be right back. Warning. After we come back, spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, shut the shit down. We'll be right back.
This morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds.
All right, guys, welcome back. One last shout out. Spoilers are fixing to come. So if you don't want to hear these spoilers, GTFO, because boy, do we have some things to talk about. So, first off, I think the thing that I need to point out first and foremost was that this is spoilers, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Watch from the beginning if you don't want to catch any spoilers, because I just saw some people join into the live stream. So, spoiler alert is flat out, man, was fucking the Green Lantern making his appearance in the Justice League. Like, I was hoping for it, but wasn't hoping for it. At the same time, you get it. Yeah, they tease it, man. They it's like, you know, it's like somebody holding a fucking Twinkie in front of your face, and just like right when you're about to take a bite out of it, they're like, oh, too slow. It's like that guy from the Geico commercial. Ooh, you gotta be faster than that. Fucking assholes, man. So good. So another thing that I really wanted to talk about overall in this movie was the way that they brought Superman back. So clever, man. Yeah, so clever on that shit. And props to DC. For the people that really disliked Batman versus Superman, I get it. It was slower. You know, you can say whatever you want. This movie was... It just blew me the fuck out of the water. I went in with small expectations, like, what's it gonna be? I'm gonna take it for what it is. And I gotta tell you, man, this may be the most impressive comic book based movie. I mean, it surpasses it. DC was very clever. The Green Lantern hit was clever. We did stay throughout the whole movie and watch the two cutscenes, and that fucked me up. Right. Dude. That fucked me up, right? God. That was so intense, and it was so good, and it just leaves you like cliffhanger and question mark. The Injustice League, maybe? Get it? No, but no. No. And it is what it is. But like I said, to know that Deathstroke, he made his first appearance, that was awesome to see Deathstroke and him and Lex Luthor team up. My favorite part of that movie is the first cutscene, because you get Superman and you get the Flash, and they're like gonna race around the world. It was one of my favorite cartoons of all time, and it's just, the comedy was, I don't even know how to say, I don't have the word to say. The comedy wasn't dry. It was very punny. Like there's some puns, but the relationships that they had built throughout this entire movie between all the members, Batman and Aquaman, that relationship, that zone right there, just, it was so good. And then you had like the Flash, who I said stole the movie because Ezra Miller killed it. Step aside fucking the Flash TV show, because this kid he's money. He's so good as the Flash. I looked at Jesse multiple times to the movie, and me and this dude are just giggling. Like, we're laughing like schoolgirls, you know what I'm saying? And there's this really good, you know, there's a really good vibe about the movie. It's a lot of action. It's all over the place at the beginning, but once you settle down and you try to fucking figure out what they're showing, it's gonna pull you in. It's a movie that pulled you in. It's not as lingering as Batman versus Superman. And I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Batman versus Superman was a great movie. I thought Wonder Woman was a great movie. I know a lot of critics are going to come out and say the CG was cartoonish. Heather said she loved the way Steppenwolf looked. It took me a minute to get used to the way Steppenwolf looked. Like, it did. It took me a minute to grasp everything about Steppenwolf, because the face and the expression and the parademons were just like mindless, fear-feeding fuckers, is what they were. Like, if you had just straight
slaves,
up, they were slaves
basically.
to fear. It doesn't matter who you are. The Green Lantern, though, it was really cool to see Steppenwolf clap. You know, he kills the Green Lantern that protects Earth, and the ring slides off the Green Lantern's hand and just takes off, looking for the next fucking Green Lantern. Hal Jordan, hopefully. I don't care who it is, to be honest. Just give us a goddamn Green Lantern, and possibly a Martian Manhunter. That's what we're lacking. Yeah.
No CGI.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The CGI was good. I don't judge movies based off of CGI.
No, not like.
No, give him a suit, man. Don't CGI the suit. Ryan Reynolds has a great point. Too much CG on that suit. It was awful. Cyborg, though. We're going to talk about Cyborg for a second. Because I really didn't think this guy fit into this. When I was watching all the trailers that they had come out with, I just didn't think he fit in. He didn't look big enough. And when you start to learn this guy's character, the way that Fisher played this character, you're like, holy shit. Cyborg's kind of a fucking badass, and he is a part of the team, and he has his own little scuffle with the Aquaman, and that's great. Wonder Woman was absolutely phenomenal. I think she was awesome in that movie. I think there's going to be a little love relationship happening between her and Bruce, maybe. Maybe. There's a little tension there. Somebody's going to have to knock boots and, plow the holy grail that is Wonder Woman's woman parts. Just out of control. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. So another thing that I want to say is, with Batman vs. Superman, there was that tension that you had between Batman and Superman. At one point in this movie, which was like my favorite scene, is when Superman gets rezzed, and they use the mother box the same way Lex Luthor brought Doomsday in Batman vs. Superman is how they bring back Superman. They put him in the fucking Kryptonian ship. They use the mother box. He comes out pissed off. He fights the League for a minute, and then Lois Lane comes in and swoops up his heart because she's Lois fucking Lane and she's fucking gorgeous and all of her beautifulness. And then it's like they do some shit, and Superman, at the end of the fight, Superman looks at fucking Batman and he goes, well, I know you didn't bring me back to life because you liked me. And the look on Batman's face is like, I do not like you. But yeah, it's that moment, like, there was some feelings in Batman. I didn't know Batman had feelings. Batman, it just seems, he did his part in this movie, but you can see the human limitation to Batman, for sure. And they played it well, because he is human. I mean, he's not, super fast, and, he doesn't have any special abilities. That's legitimately his superpower, is being filthy, bloody fucking rich. So I was super proud of DC in the way that they went with this, and the hype is real. The hype is real. I'm not going to watch any reviews. I'm going to go see the movie a couple more times over the weekend just to, try to catch some Easter eggs, things like that, because I'm fucking DC rage for the win. Like, I love DC Comics. I love all the superheroes. Another thing that really surprised Heather, for instance, when we were driving home, she said to me, I asked her, we were just talking about it, and she says, you don't realize how fucking gangster Superman is. You just don't know how strong fucking Superman is. And he's just a fucking badass. Alright? Wonder Woman's, he was a fucking boss, dude. He fucks shit up. Steppenwolf had no chance in hell. Now, I'm going to fuck this up for you guys. You do not see Darkseid. You hear his name, and that's about it. The whole last fight scene is really epic. It's a monumental fight. It was really good. The team worked well together, but there is action throughout the whole movie. It's not like they just build you up to this final fight like they did in Batman vs. Superman or even the most recent Godzilla movie. It's really consistent. If you don't think that you're gonna like it, if you didn't like Batman vs. Superman, I can't say that you won't like this movie. I think you'll love this movie. I think that people need to take this movie for what it is and how the DCEU is moving, because it's gorgeous. The drop of Deathstroke, the drop of fucking, we've got Lex Luthor back, the race around the world between the Flash and Superman, and I'm hoping the Flash wins that because fuck it, he's the Flash, right? Jesse, do you?
I don't know, dude. Superman.
Yeah, you're right,
dude. I really do think. I think he's stronger now that he came
I
back.
thought that whole sequence was really good at bringing Superman back, man. I was super impressed. I didn't see that coming. I didn't know how it was going to happen. And he came back and he didn't know anything. Like, he came back and the only thing he recognized was fucking Batman. And he was like, I'm going to fucking kill this guy. Fuck this guy. I'm going to kill you, right? And Lois Lane definitely saved Bruce's ass. So, well done. Well done. The cast was great. Do you have anything to add before we jump offline and give these people this beautiful review and, the fucking spoilers? We did give them some, but we left some out. We got to do that. We can't give them everything.
I was curious on the guy that Batman was fucking with.
I think he was a nobody. There's no way. When you said you thought that was Robin, I was like, that dude's way too old to be Robin, my dude.
Well, yeah, I just think that too. But they just kind of had. I feel like they had a connection.
I think that the Parademon is what he was using him for, which was awesome.
Well, yeah, I do too. But I don't know. It was just.
It was a weird phase in there for them. There was some chemistry there. I don't know what that guy is gonna be doing. Another thing, can I just touch on? Anybody that's hating on Ben Affleck's Batman, you're dumb. You're just done. I get it. People don't like Ben Affleck. This Batman is so dark. He's so good. He looks Batman. He fucking fights Batman. He's Ben Affleck in this script. Batman is awesome. He's an older Batman. I really enjoy him. I think Ben Affleck is by far the best Batman / Bruce Wayne we have had since Michael Keaton. And that is just my take on it. I get it. Everybody loved the Christian Bale's movies. They were great, but dude, Christian Bale was awful. He was a great Bruce Wayne, but awful Batman. So, I don't know. What other spoilers have we left out? What have we not told them? Babe, what spoilers did I leave out?
Oh, and...
Go ahead, Jesse.
I think it was kind of cool how they talked about Penguin in that.
The drop on the Penguin.
The wind-up
penguins. One misses life when all we had to worry about was wind-up penguins. So good. So good. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more movie reviews when we go watch them, we'll definitely be posting. I just want to see how this goes. This is my first movie review. We do appreciate you taking your time out of your evenings, and I hope everybody has a great Friday. And we will see you guys this weekend on maybe some Call of Duty, maybe even a review on the new Call of Duty. Some 7 Days to Die. We've got an action-packed weekend for you fuckers. I appreciate you. Jesse, say goodbye to these pretty people. Yeah,
goodbye,
I like
fuckers.
it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure to tell your friends. You guys have a great evening. We'll see you fuckers.